Thank you, Mr. Newcomb. Comments and requests of council. Mr. Hampton.
Nothing tonight. Thank you, Mr. Mayor.
Mr. Blanchard.
Oh, I'd like to congratulate Public Work Awards winners. Having been a member of that department, I know how hard work they do, and it's much appreciated.
Thank you. Ms. Husky.
I agree. I would like to express my appreciation for Public Works employees. It's a department where we get many wonderful compliments from citizens all year long, and it's great to see the people that are all out there making it happen. I'd also like to say congratulations to the people who worked very hard to make a successful Relay for Life. And I believe the number I heard today was that they raised $157,000 for cancer research. And so all of you out there who may have walked or helped raise money for that, this was certainly a worthy effort and apparently one of the best fundraisers they've had yet. I'd like to thank Larry McKim again and the West End Commission, and also the Youth Commission, who helped with Kittyland during the block party. We could not do it without you. Thank you.
Thank you. Mr. Reardon.
Oh, thank you, Mr. Mayor. I'd like to echo the sentiments of everybody to congratulate the Department of Public Work Award winners. Those guys and gals out there don't have a lot of software. It's all about pickaxes and shovels and being out in the heat, riding trucks. And without them, we would have a very different city. I'd also like to recognize a new hire. We have a new customer service rep at the Nancy Brua Center. Her name is Judy Kirshner. I would like to welcome her aboard. And Jeff Pregler is reminding me to tell you that we have a vacancy on the Commission on Disability Issues. If you were around a couple weeks ago for the Diversity Fair, a great deal of that was put together by Cody and along with Parks and Leisure Services. So if you're interested in continuing that momentum and getting involved in an excellent commission, please check the city website for instruction on how to apply for that vacancy. Thank you, Mr. Mayor.
Thank you. Ms. Doctor.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. I too really appreciate all the work that our Public Works people do, and I want to add my congratulations to the employees that were earned the recognition of their peers. I want to make one little comment also about our commissions. The commission term is only 2 years, and so all commissions often have term or vacancies coming up. And so I encourage people to put an application in for any commission, even if there hasn't been a vacancy announcement. The applications stay on file for a whole year, and so I just want to encourage people to do that and put in a plug for the Sister Cities Commission. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you. Mr. Mueller.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. I want to start by recognizing that we have the chair of the Planning and Zoning Commission here tonight, Ms. Sigrin. Thank you for being here, Lillian. I also want to thank her and the commission for their leadership and the work that they did for the architectural design guidelines, and working with Don Brush, who this is really his baby, and I think he's glad to see we only have one more action to take, and that'll be done, and he can move on to bigger and greater things. We do have I want to announce that we are seeking applications for the Planning and Zoning Commission. So if there are folks that are interested in getting in on the groundwork of a number of the issues that we talked about tonight, please fill out an application online or down at the desk here in City Hall. The Planning and Zoning Commission is a little different than most of the other commissions. Most commissions, we allow anybody within the Sierra Vista zip codes to apply for. For the Planning and Zoning Commission, you actually have to be a resident of the city and live within the city limits. So please keep that in mind, and I would encourage anybody who feels strongly about or is even interested in serving on a Planning and Zoning Commission to talk to me or Mr. Herwick, the Director of Community Development, for particulars. Thank you.
Thank you. Two items of interest for the community this weekend. As Mr. Kaler mentioned, Public Works open house this weekend on Saturday from 9 to 1 o'clock. Great event to bring the kids out to and see the Public Works tools, vehicles, helicopter there last year, a few other things. So 9 to 1 at Public Works on Julio Cesare on Saturday. Also, I'll mention that the weekend at the Veterans Memorial Cemetery is being devoted to the reinterment, transport down and reinterment of the remains of 61 Civil War era soldiers, families, and Indian Scouts. Over 200 motorcycles will be escorting the miniature caskets down to Sierra Vista on Friday afternoon. They'll be hitting the East Gate at about 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Public is encouraged by everybody except the police department, who's responsible for law and order, to come out and line the roads and wave your flags and watch this procession of these remains and their motorcycle escorts. That's Friday afternoon, sometime around 2 o'clock, coming past the East Gate and Buffalo Soldier to the cemetery. Saturday morning at 10 a.m. is the ceremony that will in fact lead to the interment of these remains. It's going to be a fairly large crowd. We're planning on well over 500 people. I'd recommend that those who wish to come and sit and observe try to arrive earlier, maybe around 9 o'clock, just to save the heartache. And then, of course, getting out of there afterwards is going to be one which requires patience. Anyway, the ceremonies begin at 10 a.m. and I guess our headliner is in fact Governor of the state of Arizona. With that, thank you for your attendance. Thank you for your attention. The meeting is adjourned.